Before I begin this video, I want to let everybody know that my church parish is having their Greek festival October 3rd and 4th. If you guys want to come along, hang out, enjoy some Greek food and other activities, make sure to come down. That is October 3rd and 4th. And you may even have a chance to see me there. So I look forward to anyone who comes around to have a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amateur Sommelier is back with a wine tasting personally requested from our good friend Merlot Mark, whose name on YouTube I don't remember, but I will pin it in the description for you, my dear Merlot Mark, because Merlot Mark likes Merlots. So we're doing a Rodney Strong Merlot. This vintage particularly is 2022 from Sonoma County, California. You will notice I'm doing 2 wine glasses again, but you will notice this is a Steelers glass. And if you dislike the Steelers and want to dislike this video, I'm not going to stop you. But I do ask you get Mike Tomlin fired if he doesn't win the Super Bowl this year. I'm glad y'all think that's a joke. It's actually not. Also, I really prefer the big bowl to get a accurate color and clarity, because no offense, how are you getting a color and clarity out of that? I asked this question seriously. Very fancy. Very hard to actually do a proper wine analysis, though. So, big bowl. Color and clarity. That rim, you know, it's going colorless a bit, and then it goes into, like, a salmon pink. And then the core is, like, a lighter purple. Very unusual. And yes, we'll start with the big bowl that we've seen time again. I haven't really found the wine that will actually go exceptionally well in this glass. And I'm sure I will find it one day. In like 2029, okay? It's gonna be a while. Although with the amount of wine I try, if it takes to 2029, I think I really need to, like, rethink my entire life. Ooh. That does smell divine. First thing I thought, divine. I may not stop doing that. Dark fruit characteristics, kind of like a blackberry. You get a hint of, like, a cocoa in there as well. Fantastic. Oh, there we go. Well, there's a lot of dark fruit characteristics and more tannin acidity as I was swishing around. I was like, not really nothing else, but you get a little bit of a hint of licorice and a bit of spice at the end upon the finish. That's where the stuff is. Which I admit, there's not much to there, so. Let's try our fancy Steelers glass over here. This smells quite more fruity, frankly. You get a lot more of that blackberry, black cherry characteristics as opposed to just general dark fruit characteristic. What is a dark fruit? What even is me? What am I doing here? These are the questions we'll never have an answer to. A lot more bold with that dark, blackberry, black cherry on there. You don't really get much else, though. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I finally found the wine that actually goes in the big bowl. I did. You just get, like, so much more tannin and spice from the Steelers glass. You're not getting a whole heck of a lot of the fruity characteristics. You're not even getting, like, the cocoa or, like, licorice or anything. You might get the spice at the end. You might. That's a lot more laden with tannin than acidity. So, if you're not a big fan of tannin wines, it might not be your thing. Unless you have a big bowl. Big bowl gets more of a balance of the tannin and acidity in there, which is very interesting. I finally found wine I use my big bowl for. Finally!
Oh, I guess we're not gonna wait till 2029. Thank goodness. At least I'll have a job anyway. This doesn't pay me any money, though. Why am I doing this? I'll think about it later. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, or follow, depending on which platform you are watching. And I will be back. Hopefully next week. No, I don't know if I want to do next week now. Although we have an NFL regular season. Look at your 2026 Super Bowl champions. In wine glass form. Yeah, I'm calling it. This will totally age well and not poorly, just like this wine. I would also age well, but I'm drinking it now and I don't care. And now it's open, I should not let it age. I really gotta work on this ending punchline. Bye, everybody!